Happy Halloween, YouTube! Violet Artisan here. My costume this year is of Tina Belcher from Bob's Burgers, and I put it together myself. The costume looks pretty good, but my only complaint is that the wig sheds more than my dog does. Anyway, I've made my own costumes for years, and I'll tell you how I go about it. Sometime in advance, I'll think about what I want to dress up as. Then I'll write down what's needed and see if I can find the pieces around my house. I'll even hand make pieces I need if I have the right arts and crafts materials. Whatever I don't have or can't make will be bought online at various stores or even at the Salvation Army. When my costume is finished, I'll go out and buy myself some candy. I may be too old to trick or treat, but that won't stop me from dressing up or enjoying some candy on Halloween. Now, I have to confess something. This costume wasn't my first choice for 2019. I actually wanted to challenge myself this year and make a really elaborate costume. I had three ideas to choose between, and each one had its own degree of difficulty. The first idea was Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. I have one of those really detailed action figures of him that I thought about using as a reference if I made the costume. The second idea was the Toilinator from Codename Kids Next Door. It would have allowed me to put my artistic abilities to the test since I have to make the head and wrist pieces. My third and last idea was to dress up as one of my own characters and make a video where I'm in character the entire time. I didn't make a solid choice, but I wrote down what each costume needed and began looking around my house for pieces, only to find that I didn't have many. It wasn't much of a big deal, since I had plenty of time to decide on a costume and there would be plenty of shopping opportunities. Unfortunately, deciding what I wanted to dress as and finding appropriate costume pieces became the very least of my worries when my grandmother went into the hospital on October 10th. She unexpectedly passed away on the 17th. Saddened by her passing, I lost all motivation to make a challenging costume and decided that I would just throw something together. My final decision was to be Tina Belcher since I had most of what I needed and I could just buy whatever I didn't have on days where errands were being run. As far as the costume goes, I wore it to a Halloween party and had good results. Everyone actually knew who I was this year. Well, that's my Halloween story for 2019. I hope to be able to make a challenging costume for next year. What that'll be is anyone's guess. I hope you all had a scary day filled with all the treats you can eat. Ta ta for now.